Smells like fermented honey water. Howdy. Welcome to our would-be campsite. We were going to pick this spot, Indian Bread Rocks, but recent reviews on Campendium said the road was washed out. So we opted for a RV park instead. And I just drove down here to check it out, and we totally could have driven down that road, but it'll be nice to have amenities for a week. While we were in Tucson, we got to meet up with another YouTuber, Sam of the Wandering Wolves. I'll link her channel down below. It's always nice to meet new friends with similar interests. But, anyway, here's how we spent some of our time in Tucson.
Welcome to the Mt Lemmon Science Tour. Let's talk about how to get the most out of your tour. On the simplest level, the tour is like a podcast.
Right now you can see the Santa Catalina Mountains rising directly in front of you, a range that runs 18 miles from east to west. Looking ahead towards the right, you can see where the eastern end of the Catalinas connects with the massive Rincon Mountains on your right-hand side. Over millions of years, the layers that slid up became mountains, and the layers that slid down became valleys. As you drive up, the life zones change because the elevation changes. And when the elevation changes, the climate changes.
These rocks are nice, so we shouldn't take them for granted.
If you look at the Rincon Mountains to your right, or at the high slopes of the Catalinas to your left, you see pine forests. Those trees can grow here because the mountains receive roughly 3 times as much water as our desert basins. We already talked about the life zones, but we're clearly in a forest life zone now.
Welcome to Saguaro National Park. That was neat. Here we are at Picacho Peak for a quick hike. Shout out to my Aunt Ruth for suggesting this, otherwise we probably would have never thought of it. I thought all trails said easy, it's more moderate. Terrain. We sure are testing the structural integrity of this thing today. Found a geocache, and I'm gonna put this trackable in it. Alright, safe travels, little buddy. On the road again. I believe that. Welcome to our current temporary home here at Mountain View RV Park in Bowie, Arizona. We are living the life of luxury here with full water and power hookups, as well as bathrooms and showers, although the dogs prefer the freedom of boondocking. Paying for a full week here is actually less than a one-night stay at a hotel, so it's actually pretty cheap. We actually had another full-time RV couple YouTuber sighting here the other day, the Happily Ever Hanks. We didn't notice who it was until they were leaving, but according to their current videos, they're on a caravanning trip from Alabama to Arizona, and this was one of their stops. All right, now we're gonna go check out the Hotwell Dunes. Ooh, she's toasty. This is a natural hot spring in the desert that they built tubs around. When we met up with Sam for dinner, we got on the topic of video editing and software, and up until this point I've just been editing videos with my phone, an app on my phone called Splice, and she had mentioned that she uses a computer program called DaVinci Resolve. So I downloaded that and I'm giving that a shot, which I'm actually editing this video right now. So if you've been following along on my videos and notice a video or quality change, feel free to comment below. But trying to evolve. So thanks, Sam. So the other day marked 6 months of us living full-time in a 13-foot Scamp, and we're still loving it, and we're still loving each other, but we're excited to get back home for the summer and see our friends and family and do some modifications to the Scamp that I don't feel comfortable doing while we're living in it. And today is also my birthday, so let's try some Nomad Desert Hooch that I started in the last video. Smells like fermented honey water. Okay. Got a little bit of carbonation in there, which you'd kind of expect with fermenting. It's still pretty sweet. I don't have a hydrometer, so I can't test the gravity or the alcohol content of it. If I had to guess, I would say it's fermented a little ways, but probably not very much. It's been about 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks. So I'd say the wild ferment kind of worked, but it just didn't finish out. So there is alcohol in this. I'm not sure how much, even if it's halfway, that's 6%, and if it went all the way, then it's 13%. So I'm gonna think on it. I might add some actual wine yeast. I did end up picking some up. Maybe I can just finish it out the regular way. It tastes pretty good though. Like sweet, a little bit of an alcohol burn, but not much. Yeah, it's good. I think I'll add some wine yeast to it and give it some more time. So on that note, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.